Ever wonder what a theme park tastes like?
Let's go to the park!
Because that's what we're doing today, though I won't actually be tasting any of the theme park itself. You know, like licking railings and sidewalks and whatever else. Not gonna be doing that today. That's how you get sick. And everybody's kinda on edge about being sick right now, so let's avoid all that and just taste the food. And the food that we're here for today is part of the Taste of Knott, which has been going on for a few weeks now, and this is its last weekend. So I figured I'd better catch it before it leaves. Because as you know, these things still aren't open. So it's still a nice chance to get in the park, have some food, and enjoy the atmosphere, even if we're not going through loops and corkscrews and cobra rolls. Knott's is just a great place to hang out regardless. So California, if we can just get these things going again, that'd be great. And California, when you do finally reopen the coasters, just remember, put a cover sheet on the TPS report. That'd be great. Okay, now since we're here for food, might as well get our first item. I believe there's more items than there were before, and you still have 5 choices, so gotta remember, choose wisely. If you'll remember, for the Taste of Calico, access to most of the park was fairly limited. But for the Taste of Knott, they've opened up the boardwalk and Fiesta Village. It's like baby steps to a full reopening. And it also looks like they've got some craft vendors set up here in Fiesta Village. Normally, those are all confined to the ghost town Calico area of the park. You know, I'm a big Mexican food fan, so right now I feel like having some carnitas fries with pico de gallo and sour cream. You know, carne asada is my normal go-to for Mexican food. Carne asada nachos, carne asada burritos, carne asada fries, but it's hard to go wrong with carnitas. Now that was a tasty order of carnitas fries. No joke. The fries were crispy and tasty, the carnitas were flavorful, and the pico de gallo and the sour cream really kicked it off. That might have just become one of my favorite items at these tasting events. Tasty. Now, speaking of food events, if you haven't heard, Knott's has already announced their next one, a Taste of Fall-o-ween, because as you and I both know, Scary Farm is not happening this fall. So that means there'll be no mazes, though there may be monsters out. At least the food won't be scary. And that's super important for a food event. You want the food to be good. But I'm pretty much never disappointed by Knott's food. It's really good. You know, it was really nice to see more areas of the park open today. Though that area is closed off. So no dynamiting today, ladies and gentlemen. Not that that would have worked today anyways. California! You know, last time when we went to SeaWorld, we were able to take in some shows. Knott's has shows too, but those aren't happening right now. Performances at the Birdcage Theater have been a staple here at Knott's for years. And the park's infamous house band, Crazy Kirk and the Hillbillies, normally performs inside there, in addition to the stunt show. But today, you won't find Crazy Kirk or any of his hillbillies performing on stage in the wagon camp. You will, however, find them on stage at the Calico Mine stage. Or on screen, rather. And if you've never had the chance to see them in person, I highly recommend it. Just wait till you hear the one guy whistle. You'll never want to whistle again. You know that band used to play at that other place? You know, that place in Anaheim with the really good tasting oranges and the giant mice? For those of you who don't get the joke, which I'm assuming is nobody, I'm talking about Disneyland. Okay, I guess I was mistaken. There is a little bit of live entertainment. They got a DJ up on the roof over there. You know, I'm kind of hitting this event up at the tail end. Today marks the first day of the final weekend of the Taste of Knotts. But it's also kind of a special day because today is Friday, September 11th. I still remember where I was 19 years ago this morning when the planes hit. I was working a temp job doing sheet metal, and I had walked out back to cut some wood, and the radio was on, and I heard them talking about buildings and fire, and it took a few minutes for it to click what was actually going on. So that's in my heart and in my mind today. It'll never go away. Ever. Never forget. I don't think that sign is entirely accurate. I mean, we're not allowed to go behind that fence. I'm confused. Not to mention the ride's closed right now. Of course, my big question is, what tape is that in the deck right now? Inquiring minds want to know. I'm really confused. Of course, you know what helps cure confusion? An ice cold drink. And unlike our last trip to SeaWorld, there are smoothies and ices here today, but I'm looking for something specific. Rumor has it, there's a boysenberry mint agua fresca somewhere here in Fiesta Village. Yeah, here we are. That's what I'm talking about. Success. Being the warm Buena Park day that it is, this is really hitting the spot. Paper straws are weird. Yeah, paper straws. They're weird. I'm really fiending for a ride today, but not gonna happen. Why do I always come here? I guess I'll never know. It's like a kind of torture with no rides or shows. Okay, I found out what the deal with the hang time line is and that boombox and all that. It's part of the character interactions that they have in the park.
Do you have a blog?
I do.
Oh, what's your blog?
It's called Let's Go to the Park.
Oh.
That's nice. Let's go to the parkblog.com.
With an exclamation point, like you're shouting it.
Oh.
Let's go to the park.
Exactly.
That's what
Yeah.
we say to each other.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Well, our blog is called knottsnuts.com.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not the one on Facebook. There's a group on Facebook, but this is an actual website.
Yeah, we
Knott's
got
Nuts.
the
www.
HTML and everything.
I just have one question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's in the tape deck?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
You're
see
not
that
gonna
too.
believe this. Look who was here.
I was looking at the tape and I wondered what was playing.
Nat King Cole's Greatest Hits, Volume 5.
Nice.
It's
Yeah.
real romantic. We like listening to the polka tunes as well.
Oh, I love the polka tunes.
Yeah, we love to dance to them.
Well, that answered my question. Nat King Cole. Honestly, I expected it to be something like the Beach Boys or Van Halen or something. Look it. Check it out. Things are getting a little spooky in Camp Snoopy. There's pumpkins already up. Getting ready for the Taste of fall-o-ween event. Since the haunt isn't happening this year. And the food items look appropriately themed and pretty delicious. How about we come back for that, I say yes. And I hear that they're gonna be allowing costumes for the event, so maybe we try that out too. Look, ducks. Well, a duck and some ducklings. The wildlife is out in full force today here at Knott's. They made it to the water. Wait, what's a poser bird doing here at Knott's? Don't you know you're supposed to be at SeaWorld? Mr. Poser, Mr. Bird, I think you need a tasting card. Or at least a debit card. Well, it looks like Knott's Berry Tales has some new signage up, which indicates the right entrance has been moved to here from over there. But other than that, I can't see anything else that's new from the outside. I guess we'll have to wait to ride it to see everything that they've done. Hopefully that comes sooner than later. All right, next we're gonna try the slow smoked brisket sandwich with barbecue sauce and cabbage slaw. Now that was a tasty brisket sandwich. A little bit of heat in that barbecue sauce. Really nice spice there. And it was really cool to be serenaded by Crazy Kirk and the Hillbillies. When does that happen? I know I've been talking a lot lately about the rides reopening and all that, but this is my favorite ride. I'm super anxious for everything to reopen at the parks. I mean, just look at it. It's a gorgeous ride. And riding it's pretty awesome. My camera honestly does not do justice to the lighting package on this coaster. Come see it in person sometime. All right, it's starting to get late, and I'm starting to think about heading out. I've got 2 punches on my card left, so let's see what we can find. Of course I'm taking leftovers home. Why wouldn't I? Okay, for the last 2 items, I'm thinking some tater tots topped with barbecue marinated pulled pork, chipotle ranch, and shredded cheddar cheese. And then we'll get some dessert. How about some French toast churro sticks with buttercream caramel dipping sauce? Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, my last items are secured. If you want to find out how they were, check out my other social media, you know, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's time for me to make the long trek home. Thank you so much for joining me for a little taste of Knott's and another trip to Knott's Berry Farm. Till next time, see you later. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one more thing we have to do before we leave. And that's do a little shopping at the berry market to restock some items at home. Okay, I need this. And I'm running low on this stuff. So, we'll get a bottle. Boysenberry spicy salsa. Okay, I admit it, I'm intrigued. Get some taffy. Okay, not as much stuff as the last time we came here, but I have to be careful. This place is dangerous to my wallet. Kind of like how all these theme park food events are a danger to my wallet and my waistline. Check it out. A hummingbird at Knott's. I wonder if it knows that one we saw at SeaWorld. Nah. Look, it's Knott's kitties.
Hey, quiet.